Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and check out this clip. 20 years old young man on the screen engaged in a relationship or situationship. And then, nice looking kid. Here comes what I see as the monster. I'm sorry. He, oh my, they're not even on the same page. This looks like to me like a grown gremlin. And again, what is the story about? This is crazy. You like men, he likes men, he's gay, you're gay. This is just crazy to me. I can't blame this on, oh, someone's not accepting it. Oh, he was afraid somebody was gonna go ahead and tell that they had relations. Are you really serious? How about he was just even diabolical? If that's the case, he didn't harm himself, but he harmed his young partner, this young kid. This is ridiculous to me. Again, what happened?
We did, Sheba, and it was very emotional. But they do have some closure now that the man who shot and then burned the body of Nasir Johnson will spend the rest of his life in prison. The family also wants.
So this is Nasir Johnson right here. Nasir, who's the victim. And here's what I call the gremlin. The I don't want to be gay gremlin. That's how I see this guy. You are who you are. A lot of people, I hate the excuses. A lot of people, their families don't accept them and they don't trust me. I know I've been familiar with the gay community before they even had the LBGTQ. If you want to do elemental people, the alphabet, okay, was already familiar with it. And they don't do this. They just seek out their own friends who can relate and who understand. So this right here, I think some people are just evil. And as I said before, said again, people are doing what they want to do.
Wanted to make clear that Nasir was murdered not only because he was gay, but also because his killer, who he was in a relationship with, could not accept his own sexual identity.
Sometimes I just
That's the mother speaking of the victim.
My heart is so torn in so many pieces.
Since Nasir Johnson was killed in February of 2022, his family has been pleading and praying for justice.
I couldn't even see him. They wouldn't say him the words. I couldn't even see him.
The 20-year-old's body was found along this remote trail in Fairmount Park near Kelly Drive.
This body was the worst burned body I have ever seen.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Kylan Pratt shot Johnson in the neck at his West Philly home, wrapped his body in cloth, drove it to the park, and set him on fire.
I cannot call the thing on the screen a human being based on his actions. I just can't. Shot him in the neck, wrapped his body up, and set him on fire. But you're gay too. That's who you are. You can accept the get counseling. I wonder if it's more to it. Did he just hate this guy or I can't comprehend this.
Bratt was found guilty of first-degree murder with a mandatory life sentence. Investigators also found disturbing searches on his cell phone, and he was found guilty of other charges, such as abuse of a corpse.
Makes no mistake about it, this was a hate crime.
Pratt was identified as a suspect after detectives received an anonymous tip. That also led them to finding out the two men were in a romantic relationship.
We must recognize that this violence isn't random. It is a reflection of deeply rooted, internalized homophobia.
So he can accept who he is, yet and still he engages in a relationship with a man. And then you don't want that to get out, so you shoot him in the neck and set him on fire. I have a lot of questions. Is this your first relationship with a man? Do you do this to each lover? Did something else go wrong? Dusty being drama, death, heartache, and trauma, the financial obligations he received life in prison, so we'll have to pay for his medical care, 3 hots and a cot, his cable TV until he expires. A lot of people wrestle with this. I've spoken with them before. A lot of people wrestle with it. They don't turn around and do something like this to a lover or ex-lover. They just don't. I'm just gonna have to chalk it up to he's just, I think, just an evil spawn. Women get abandoned with other by men, left with the children. They don't shoot the man and then burn him up. Now the reverse can happen because you say things like, "Hey, I want you to move out," or "Oh, I'm pregnant," and then you know what can happen then. But this right here, you can accept who you are, so you have relations with the man and you shoot the man, kill him, and then set his corpse on fire. Body burned so badly, it's one of the worst that one of the officials have seen bodies burnt so badly that the mother, she couldn't even look at her son in a casket. So now he will be in jail where you're going to have a whole lot of that activity. These people, these Dusties, they don't think they just do some random. What do you think is going to be happening in prison? Or is that your aim to get there so that can happen? You can be part of the boys' club. I mean, everybody knows what time it is. It's no surprise. Was that your goal, just to get there so that way you can have those relations without being, worried about it getting out? Everybody knows what happens there. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So you hate who you are, so you take it out on somebody else. He didn't harm himself if you want to off somebody, but to just go ahead and take someone else's life. 20 years old, has a family that loves him, obviously, a whole life ahead of him. Nice kid, meet Ugmo. Ugh. This is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just crazy. Some people are just evil. Killing somebody, set them on fire, that's not a way to resolve anything. You're going to still be, whether you're gay or straight, you're going to still be that at the end of the day. So maybe, just maybe, it's my thinking. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe you're just evil. That's what you wanted to do. Maybe he's really into this person, into this guy. Maybe it wasn't, the same, but maybe you're so into him, consumed by him, that you just had to. I kind of wonder something else personal went on that we don't know about. And it could have been one of those, hey, if I can't have, nobody can. Because, I mean, it's a difference day and night by the pictures alone. This is a nice looking kid. In my opinion, I don't know if he was slumming. I thought nice personality, nice looking kid. This, oh my gosh. I would have intervened, been like, hey, got a minute? Because, yeah, he got to go. I want to bet you the lifestyles are different as well. Mm-hmm. Unkept, kept. I wanted, just my opinion, I wanted the kid with, I'm just going to be honest, I wanted the kid with slumming. I do. I wanted the kid with slumming, and maybe something happened between them that the the murderer, convicted of murder, that is not releasing. I'm just trying to understand this relationship. It's just given all kind of wrong. But in true Dusty fashion, this is what they do. Whenever you engage with one straight or gay, you are taking a chance with your life. When you have a person of Dusty characteristics, you are taking your life in your hands. And now the mother couldn't properly mourn her son, 20 years old. Oh my gosh. Whole life ahead of him. Dust bucket done popped in, and now look, much to our chagrin, the young 20 years old gone, shot in the neck and then set on fire. You got, it sounds like to me he hates the guy. Was he jealous of him? He hates the guy. I just think it's more to it than a story, just some, homophobic. He could accept who he was. I think it's something more to it. Maybe the guy went slumming and you didn't qualify, and it's like, oh my gosh, just there's just, this is not, this couple, it's they're not on equal footing. I'm sorry. One spells decent, one spells dust bucket. I'm just once this right here. He's so can I question your hygiene? To be honest with you, the way he looks, something's not feeling right about you. So I just wonder if there's something more to the story that has not been released. He would know. But in true Dust Bucket fashion, they are highly volatile. You're taking your life in your hand. Dusty's bring drama, death, heartache, and trauma. The financial implications is too many other fools in the nation. Anyway, let me know what you all think. The good thing is the gay gremlin here, you who can't accept her sexuality, well, in that prison it's gonna be real. And I just kind of wonder if he's done this before. But the good thing is he got life in prison, so we don't have to worry about any more victims. Anyway, let me know what you think. I just feel like there's something more, I can't confirm or deny because it has not been released, but just in my intuition, okay? Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be alert, be aware. Gay or straight, there's too many dusty gremlins out there, and I'm out.